to the Hula Hoop Fit 366 YouTube channel. It's your girl Natasha, aka Tashii Moto. Today is day 232 out of 366 days of hula hoop in at least 16 minutes. The Believe in Yourself challenge. Glad you're here. We're going to get right started with our 2 minutes of breathing instruction, and I will just let you know what else is going on while we're doing so. Today is also day 15 of the competition for the Entrepreneur of Impact with Forbes, powered by Colossal and Damon John, the People's Shark. Today is also day 2 out of 3 of the corporate fast with the Cover by God ministry, led by Tiffany Montgomery. I decided I'm not going to do the 7-day fruits and vegetables with Coach Rowe. I've been doing enough on my own, and I'm just not willing to commit to that just yet. Okay, so we are going to be reading the King James Version of the Bible, the book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 9, in a little while. And before I start reading the Bible today, we are going to do a little bit of African American history. I meant to do it yesterday, but I got caught up and I forgot. So today we are going to talk about the significance and importance of the colors green, black, red, and yellow. Okay? So that's what we're going to do later on, right after this. And then we're going to hula hoop and read the Bible. So thank you so much for tuning in. My eyes are still burning and a little bit irritated. I think it's allergies and also the hot air that's been coming up in my apartment. And finally, my throat is still hurting a little bit. Hopefully I don't have strep throat. Don't know. I'm going to go to the doctor next week just to make sure, because it's really bothering me and it feels just like it did when it did have strep throat. So, and I don't want that. So thank you. 5 deep breaths. So really quickly, I want to tell you guys a Google AI overview of the colors red, black, and green and yellow are associated with Black History Month and represent the Black community's heritage, culture, and pride. These colors are also used to symbolize Pan-Africanism and Black liberation. Red symbolizes the bloodshed by Black people in the fight for liberation. It also honors Black skin and strength. And finally, it represents the pain and bloodshed of enslavement and colonization. Black, of course, represents the Black people of African ancestry, honors Black skin and strength, and represents the resilience of Black people. Green represents the abundance of Africa's vegetation that all the rest of the world seems to know about and be taken advantage of. It also symbolizes the hope for a better future, and finally represents the natural wealth of Africa. It's full of natural wealth. Yellow symbolizes optimism, justice, and equality. It represents the immense riches of many countries across continental Africa. And finally, it represents spirituality and royalty in African culture. These colors are most commonly associated with the Pan-African flag, created by Marcus Garvey in 1920. The flag's colors have been adopted by many African countries and Pan-African organizations. So that was your Black History Facts for this month in the second day of Black History 2025. Hi, Bentley. I hope you're doing good. We talking about Black history, we hula hooping, and we reading the Bible. That's what we doing here. Thank you for being here. So let me start my timer so we can start hula hooping. If you have your Bible, we got the King James Version. Thank you. Happy Black History Month, 4748X. We have the King James Versions. We're going to do the book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 9 is where we're starting off. So, first, let me start the alarm. Shout out to MD Riaz. Woo-hoo. Hi. Thanks for being here. Okay. Again, King James Version, chapter 16. Book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 9. I'm not going to be as active. I apologize in advance because I need to read the Bible for 16 minutes, okay? But thank you all for tuning in. I hope you are getting enlightened. I hope you are enjoying the second day of Black History Month. Happy birthday, 17th birthday to my nephew CJ. Happy birthday from the Hula Crew. We wish it was our birthday so we could hoot with you. Hey! Happy birthday, CJ. We love you. I cannot believe you're 17. Oh my God. The American Bible, I don't know what that is, but if you have the book of Exodus, Mihi, I think I can see that. Hi, Mihi. Hola. If you have the book of Exodus, chapter 16, then you can read along with me. I don't know why this shirt keeps coming up. This hoop is cold, but we're gonna go on. All right. King James Version, book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 9. Let's go. And Moses spake unto Aaron, say unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, come near before the Lord, for he hath heard your murmurings. And it came to pass, as Aaron spake unto the whole congregation of the children of Israel, that they looked toward the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in the cloud. Verse 11, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel. Speak unto them, saying, at even ye shall eat flesh, and in the morning ye shall be filled with bread, and ye shall know that I am the Lord your God. Verse 13, and it came to pass that at even, I wonder if that means noon, that at even the quails came up and covered the camp, and in the morning the dew lay round about the host. And when the dew that lay was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, as small as the hoar frost on the ground. I don't know what that is. I have never heard that phrase. Okay. I think I need to look that up because I never heard that before. Hoar frost on the ground. Verse 15, and when the children of Israel saw it, they said one to another, it is manna. For they wist not what it was. And Moses said unto them, this is the bread which the Lord hath given you to eat. This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded. Gather of it every man according to his eating, an omer for every man according to the number of your persons. Take ye every man for them which are in his tents. Verse 17, and the children of Israel did so, and gathered, some more, some less. And when they did meat, I guess, it with an omer, he that gathered much had nothing over, and he that gathered little had no lack. They gathered every man according to his eating. Verse 19, and Moses said, let no man leave of it till the morning. Notwithstanding, they hearkened not unto Moses, but some of them left of it until the morning. And it bred worms, and it stink. And Moses was wroth with them. And they gathered it every morning, every man according to his eating. And when the sun waxed hot, it melted. Verse 22. And it came to pass that on the sixth day they gathered twice as much bread, 2 omers for one man. And all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses. And he said unto them, This is that which the Lord has said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye will bake today, and seethe thee which ye will seethe, and that which remaineth over lay up for you to be kept until the morning. Verse 24, and they laid it up until the morning, as Moses bade, and it did not stink, neither was there any worms therein. And Moses said, Eat that today, for today is a Sabbath unto the Lord. Today ye shall not find it in the field. 6 days ye shall gather it, but on the seventh day, which is the Sabbath, in it there shall be none. And it came to pass that there went out some of the people on the seventh day for to gather, and they found none. And the Lord said unto Moses, How long refuse ye to keep my commandments and my laws? See for that the Lord hath given you the Sabbath, therefore he giveth you on the sixth day the bread of 2 days. Abide ye every man in his place. Let no man go out of his place on the seventh day. So the people rested on the seventh day. Hello. I'm doing okay for us tonight. I have a little bit of my eyes bother me from my allergies, and my throat is bothering me. I think I have strep throat, so I'll be going to the doctor this week. But besides that, I'm having a great second day of Black History Month, and celebrated earlier my nephew's 17th birthday. Okay? Verse 31. And the house of Israel called the name thereof manna, and it was the coriander seed white, and the taste of it was like wafers made with honey. And Moses said, This is the thing which the Lord commandeth. Fill an omer of it to be kept for your generations, that they may see the bread wherewith I have fed you in the wilderness, when I brought you forth from the land of Egypt. And Moses said unto Aaron, Take a pot, and put an omer full of manna therein, and lay it up before the Lord to be kept for your generations. As the Lord commanded Moses, so Aaron laid it up before the testimony to be kept. Verse 35, and the children of Israel did eat manna 40 years, until they came to the land inhabited. They did eat manna until they came unto the borders of the land of Canaan. Now an omer is the 10th part of an ephah. Water from the rock. Book of Exodus, chapter 17, verse 1. Don't know why my shirt is rising up, but this hoop is cold. There we go. And all the congregation of the children of Israel journeyed from the wilderness of Sin after their journeys according to the commandment of the Lord, and pitched in Rephidim. And there was no water for the people to drink. Verse 2. Wherefore the people did chide with Moses, and said, Give us water, that we may drink. And Moses said unto them, Why chide ye with me? Wherefore do ye tempt the Lord? And the people thirsted there for water, and the people murmured against Moses and said, Wherefore is that thou hast brought us up out of Egypt to kill us and our children and our cattle with thirst? Verse 4. And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, What shall I do until this people? They be almost ready to stone me. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go on before the people, and take with thee of the elders of Israel and thy rod, wherewith thou smotest the river, take in thine hand, and go. Verse 6. Behold, I will stand before thee there upon a rock in Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel, and he called the name of the place Massah and Meribah, because the chiding of the children of Israel, and because they tempted the Lord, saying, Is the Lord among us or not? Ye of little faith. War with Amalek. Exodus chapter 17, verse 8. Then came Amalek and fought with Israel in Rephidim. And Moses said unto Joshua, Choose us out, men, and go out. Fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill with the rod of God in mine hand. Verse 10. So Joshua did as Moses had said to him, and fought with Amalek, and Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. And it came to pass when Moses held up his hand that Israel prevailed, and when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed. Verse 12, but Moses' hands were heavy, and they took a stone and put it under him. And he sat thereon, and Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands, the one on the one side and the other on the other side, and his hands were steady until the going down of the sun. And Joshua discomfited Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. Verse 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, Write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua. For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah Nissi. For he said, Because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. The book of Exodus, chapter 18, verse 1, Jethro visits Moses. When Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard of all that God had done for Moses and for Israel his people, and that the Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt, then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her back, and her 2 sons, of which the name of one was Gershom, for he said, I have been an alien in a strange land. Verse 4, and the name of the other was Eliezer, for the God of my father said, He was mine help, and delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came with his sons and his wife unto Moses into the wilderness, where he encamped at the mount of God. Verse 6, and he said unto Moses, I, thy father-in-law Jethro, am come unto thee, and thy wife and her 2 sons with her. And Moses went out to meet his father-in-law, and did obeisance, and kissed him. And they asked each other of their welfare, and they came into the tent. Verse 8, and Moses told his father-in-law all that the Lord had done unto Pharaoh and to the Egyptian for Israel's sake, and all the travail that had come upon them by the way, and how the Lord delivered them. And Jethro rejoiced for all the goodness which the Lord had done to Israel, whom he had delivered out of the land of the Egyptians. Super. Thank you, Navis. Thank you for being here. We read the Bible on Sundays and hula hoop for 16 minutes. We're in the King James Version, Book of Exodus, chapter 18, verse 13. The appointment of judges. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses sat to judge the people, and the people stood by Moses from the morning until the evening. And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to the people, he said, What is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone, and all the people stand by thee from morning until even? 15. And Moses said unto his father-in-law, Because the people come unto me to inquire of God. When they have a matter, they come unto me, and I judge between one and the other. And I do make them know the statutes of God and his laws. 17. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, The thing that thou doest is not good. Thou wilt surely wear away, both thou and this people that is with thee, for this thing is too heavy for thee. Thou art not able to perform in thyself alone. Hearken now until my voice, I will give thee counsel, and God shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to Godward, that thou mayest bring the causes unto God. So we left off at Exodus chapter 18, verse 19. That concludes the hula hoop portion for today. We got 7 minutes left, so let's hurry up and get to this 2 minutes of breathing instruction so I could post this video for today, day 232 out of 366 days of hula hooping at least 16 minutes. Yay! We are well past the halfway mark, which was 183 on December 15th. So, yay! Yay, yay, yay. So if you can, please click the link in the bio from the last 15 videos and also on my website, hulahoopfit366.com. I am a finalist in the Entrepreneur of Impact with powered by Colossal, Forbes Magazine, and Damon John, the People's Shark. I am currently in 6th place. I need to be in 1st place to win $25,000 so I could get a car, a vehicle to deliver my hula hoops, and to do classes outside of the Quad State area. I definitely need that mentorship with Damon Johns. Thank you. And I would like to have the spread in Ford Magazine so we can continue to transform lives and minds one hula hoop at a time. Okay? So if you can, please vote for me. They said the voting was over 3 days ago, but people have still been texting me saying that they voted and the votes are going through. So maybe that's a little loophole I needed to make it. I don't know. Keep voting until they tell you you can't vote no more. You get 1 free vote a day, and outside of that, it's $1 per vote if you choose to pay. I don't need you to pay. Just pay attention in time and click it once a day if you can. Set the alarm, please. And thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it, shake it, shake it. 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 Shake it, shake it. Shake it. One more again. Shake it, shake it, shake it. 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 Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Day 232 out of 366 days of hula hooping at least 16 minutes a day. Love yourself, people, because then and only then can you receive and give love properly. Lead by example because it's the right thing to do. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. God believes in you. Now you believe in you. And finally, give yourself a hug. I love you. Cross them arms the other way. I love you. Peace and blessings. Good night.